Hi, this is Elizabeth. I live in Northern California, Bakersfield. I'm 29 years old.
Hi, Elizabeth. How are you?
What's going on?
So I went out on a third date with a guy, the 43-year-old. I know we all had a conversation last week about this.
Right.
It went really well. We ended up, sleeping together again.
Mm-hmm.
And I did ask him, is he his whole, obviously he's still online. I'm still online dating. He did tell me that he did hook up with another woman. This woman is 46. She's like a CEO. Obviously I'm 29. I'm not a CEO or anything like that. And I don't know, for me, I felt like he mentioned that to make me jealous or whatever, which kind of bothers me. So
I don't like this guy.
I did let him know that, unfortunately, him and I cannot no longer be having intimate contact because I refuse to be intimate with a man who's intimate with another woman. So he's kind of like, okay, I still would like to hang out. I understand, if you don't want that. Or he said he didn't say he understands that I don't want, but he just is like, let's talk about it. So I think we're going to meet up for karaoke this week, and then he wants to have a conversation, but I'm pretty firm about my stance on this. I refuse to.
Oh my Jesus.
Okay, Elizabeth, how was the sex this time?
Oh my God. Just honestly, I think that's probably what's keeping me with this man. Like, yes, he's really smart, he's intelligent, but it was just amazing.
So wait, so you said the sex is amazing this time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you drink?
Amazing.
Did you drink?
Just a little bit, but he also bought toys.
What?
You're like sex toys? He was using it on you?
He bought sex. What kind of sex toy? You got some vibrators? What happened? What we got?
One vibe and then one plug.
Oh, he got a butt plug in there?
Oh. Yeah.
And he
it was just,
wait, who put the butt plug in who?
I put it in myself.
Okay, nice. All right.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. My bad.
No, so was that something that you guys discussed, or did he just kind of come up with that?
Well, we were messaging during the week, and he mentioned it, and I was like, "Oh, I've never tried that before. I'd love to try. I'm open."
Okay.
So we went for it.
Now, let me ask you, what made the sex good? Was it the toys, or was it him?
I think it was him, and then I think I felt a little bit more comfortable, and it just was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, what you're saying is you like the sex, and do you think that he's gonna stop seeing these other women to have sex with you, or keep having sex with you?
I don't know. I mean, I mentioned it to him during that day, and he was like, well, do you want to be exclusive? And I said, right now I would like for us to go on more dates, and then we can decide from there.
Mm-hmm. So that means you gotta keep having sex with him then?
No, not that, because he's doing that with other people. I don't want to catch anything.
No, but aren't you protecting yourself?
We are. But
okay.
Even then, there's still things you can still get.
Yeah, that's true. But
let's say he's still having sex with other women, but he shows you some paperwork that shows you he doesn't have anything and he's good. Is that okay?
No, it's not.
So then what's the issue? Because you said you worried about STDs. If he's clean, then what's the issue?
The issue is that if he's sleeping with more, who those other women could be doing things with other people too. Who knows? How does he know?
Right. But what I'm saying is, if he says to you and shows you that he is clean, he went to the doctor, he got an STD, he gets STDs test, everything's good. Is that
use condoms?
Yeah, and you use condoms. So isn't that wouldn't you be you'll still be fine, right? You'll still be safe, right?
No, because let's say what if one of the women he's doing this with hooks up with some random guy who's HIV positive?
Well, let me ask you this: when you first had sex with him, did you ask him was he sleeping with any other women?
I did.
He said no.
No.
He said he wasn't sleeping with any other women when he had sex with you the first time.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, so now on a scale of 1 to 10, how much are you feeling this guy? Like you like, you like him, you want him to be your boyfriend, your man, your husband. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being absolutely yes, hell yes, and 1 being hell no. What on a scale of what? What are you feeling?
I'm about a 6.5.
Oh man, that's not good.
Yo, you really don't like this guy.
Maybe.
Why don't you? Okay.
No. Maybe a 7.
Maybe a 7. Elizabeth. It sounds like you're exaggerating about how amazing this sex was now.
Yeah, it's not like you wanted the sex to be really good because you wanted to keep things going, but was it really that good?
It really was. I'm not capping at all.
So now, Elizabeth, think about this crazy idea. Since the sex was amazing, but it seems like you're not amazingly interested in him as a boyfriend or husband, why don't you just be fuck buddies?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying that I'm not necessarily interested. Like, I feel like
that's why I want to talk to you.
We need to go out more.
Right.
And like it's only been we've only gone 3 dates?
Uh-huh.
Like I want to go at least 2 or 3 more, and then from there let's decide.
To get to be exclusive?
Yeah, or like at least in a relationship, yeah.
Right. So he could stop having sex with other women.
Well, I mean, he can do that. I can't police anybody. He does what he wants to do, but him and I are not going to be. There can't be any physical contact in that time.
Okay, so what if he tells? Anymore. So what if he tells you if we can't go out if we can't have sex?
Then we just won't go out.
So you're prepared to end this relationship with him?
You're prepared for this to be over?
I am. I mean, I told him via text, and he said no. Like he insisted we go to karaoke. I said okay, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
So okay. No, I was gonna say. So, are you telling us honestly that if he texts you tomorrow or tonight, right after you get off the call with us, or calls you and says, "Hey, listen, I was thinking, I don't think this is gonna work out because I want to see other women, and the only way that's gonna work out is if you're gonna cooperate with me seeing other women." Like, so you'll be fine just walking away cold turkey. We're done, finished, never speaking to him again, and moving on.
100%, yes.
Okay, so. Why don't you call him tonight after this call and tell him that you're prepared to you're going to walk away?
But I told him that earlier. I messaged him.
And what did you say?
He said he insisted. He's like, I would love to go to karaoke. Let's talk about it. Like, let's.
No, but what I'm saying is, you should tell him no karaoke. I'm done. Are you going to tell him that?
But I'm not done. He said it was okay that.
But you said that you would be done if he continues to. Because what I'm trying to tell you is he's going to continue fucking other women.
Yeah, that's fine. But he's not going to do anything with me.
That's what I'm saying. So why don't we just end it right now? Why don't you just end it right now?
No, she can't end it now because she wants to be taken out to karaoke. She wants attention. But I need to understand. I need to understand, Elizabeth. What exactly? Did you have an orgasm on this sexual episode? This last one with him. You did, and you didn't the first time, right? Just trying to be clear.
I didn't the first time.
You didn't the first time, but you did this time. Yes.
Yes.
Now, what would you, if you can pinpoint it? What would you say made you come? Or reach orgasm?
I think it was just the whole ambiance. I felt more relaxed and just everything. It was just I can't pinpoint. It was just everything.
It was just everything. You don't like this. You don't like this dude. Why can't you just fucking admit that you don't really like him?
But I do.
No, you don't. Because if you liked him, you'd still see him if he's seeing other women.
But I am going to see him. We just won't be intimate.
Okay. Hold on. Elizabeth, have you ever been with a man and been having sex with him while he's fucking other women?
Right. That's a good question.
Potentially, but I didn't know of. I just never.
You didn't, but you didn't bother to ask. So. You didn't bother to ask. You just kept fucking that man because you liked that man. Exactly.
I think I did ask them. No one has ever said that they were doing that.
Yeah, but it never stopped you though. The suspicion or the possibilities never stopped you. You never said to them, you know what, we need to stop being intimate because I'm not sure if you're messing with other chicks. You never did that, did you? I have.
If I ever get suspicious, I'm like, no, then we have to be.
At what point did you say that? After the third or fourth time y'all fucked, or when did that happen?
Well, I mean, I'll be honest. I don't do this outside of a committed relationship. So
you're saying the other guys you had sex with, they were your boyfriend first?
Yes.
And how long did it take for y'all to be boyfriend and girlfriend?
Usually like the 2 to 3 month mark.
So for 3 months they didn't have sex with you. You didn't do anything.
Sorry, not 3 months. Usually 2 month mark. Yeah,
okay, so for 2 months, I didn't have any sex, and he's like, "I want you to be my girl."
Correct. Yes.
Okay, and so what I'm saying is that when this guy is having sex with you, you don't think there's other women he was fucking?
I mean, I don't. You mean the guy that I'm talking to now?
That guy plus the other guys you've been. What I'm saying is, okay, check this out. I just want you to follow this here. Right? Now, if a guy is willing to be your man in 2 months, are you trying to tell me you don't think that same guy is willing to fuck a random chick he met while he's with you?
Probably. I'm assuming so.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm trying to say this is what they're gonna do. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that you've been with men who you liked, who you were having sex with, who were most likely, I'm not saying I know this for sure because we don't know this for sure, who most likely were having sex with other women. This guy, he's being honest with you and letting you know, hey, listen, I'm fucking with other girls. You understand what I'm saying? Now, what I'm saying to you is, and what I asked you before, is that I said, if he was clean, because you said the issue was STDs, right?
But how can you be? Let's say you give me a result today. Mm-hmm. That's fine. That's today. But what happens if that woman hooks up with some guy who's HIV positive 2 weeks later? Mm-hmm. You tested those results have lapsed. They're no longer valid. Because
of course.
Now she hooked up with an HIV positive man.
Of course.
So the results you gave me are no longer valid.
Yeah, but the guys that you liked more than this guy, you fucked them and didn't ask for STD tests in the past.
Right.
You had no idea if they was cheating on you or not.
Yes, I have.
You had no idea if they was cheating on you or not. You kept fucking them because you really liked them.
No, I was in a committed relationship.
Okay, all right. You were in a committed relationship. That equals I really like this guy because you still don't know if he's cheating, yes or no. The point of the matter is this. The point of the matter is this. There's 2 things. There's fear, and then there's interest.
Exactly.
Okay. There's fear, love, and fear. Right. Positive, negative. Right. The negative towards this guy is outweighing the positive in your mind. That's all. So you're again. It's almost. Sorry to take away. This is why I don't do this. This is why I don't do this.
See, Elizabeth. This is what you're not understanding. Okay, let me ask you this real quick. Your ex-boyfriend. Why'd you break up?
It was difference in values for long term.
What does that mean specifically?
He wanted somebody who would be a stay-at-home, and he wanted somebody who would have have tons of kids. I don't want that.
Okay, and so you gotta have that conversation before y'all decided to be boyfriend and girlfriend?
Well, we did. Not. I mean,
what? What?
I mean, we had a general conversation, but.
So you had a general conversation about that, and none of that was brought up in the conversation, and you decided to be that man's girlfriend?
Well, I mean, yes, people change. I mean,
so basically, you're cool with being in a long-term relationship with a man not knowing his ideas on marriage and kids, but you're not okay with having sex with a man without knowing. You understand what I'm saying? Just other sexual things he might be doing. Is that what you're saying? Because a relationship is more serious than a sexual encounter. You know that, right?
It could be, yeah.
Right. So this is what you got to understand, Elizabeth, is that you don't like this guy, but it seems like you're starting to like having sex with him. What I'm telling you is you're gonna go to karaoke, and he's gonna fuck you again. You understand this is going to happen, right?
Mm. Wow.
And what I'm saying is he's going to fuck you again, whether or not he's fucking other women. See, you think that you're not going to do it because you're trying to take this stand. But what happens is that you don't have any standard in the first place. This is what I'm trying to explain to get you to understand. You don't have a standard in the first place, which is why you continue to deal with this guy. And you're trying to manipulate him into what you want him to be, but it's never going to be that.
Because you have no standard.
You have no standard. You understand? That's what we're trying to get you to see. See, you're trying to say that, well, you can't have sex or be with other women. And if you are, I'm going to go. Right? Now, the only reason why you and this guy are continuing to interact with each other is because he also doesn't have any standards. You see what I'm saying? So you guys are attracting each other because of that. Y'all are the same at this point.
You're getting free attention and dick.
Right. And he's getting some pussy, and this is why he's check this out. You got to understand something. He just had sex with you. I'm sure he enjoyed himself too. Do you think he's going to give up the sex that he's having with you? Do you think he's not going to want to do that? So of course he's going to say, yeah, let's come to karaoke. Yeah, I hear you talking about me with the other women, but it's okay, but you know what I'm saying? But Elizabeth, understand, he's seeing you for karaoke because he wants to still have sex with you. You understand that?
And you agreed. Wow. And you agreed. That's another part. You agreed to go to karaoke. But I have another question. The guy that's out of town that you really like, that's supposed to be number one on your list. What's up with him? Any updates on him?
Yeah, I'm actually flying out to see him. I actually fly out on Sunday.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Wait a second. So you're flying out to see him for what?
Well, I'm just going to say I'm going to be there for a week.
You're going to be there for a week?
Yep, a week.
Okay, so you definitely planning to have sex, right?
No, absolutely not. No.
I'm done with you.
So wait, Elizabeth. So does this guy know you're not going to have sex with him?
She's going to have sex with him.
Probably not, but no.
She's gonna fuck him just like how she ain't gonna fuck this dude on karaoke night. She gonna fuck him too. Right. She gonna fuck this guy. She gonna fuck number two on karaoke night, and she gonna fly out and she gonna fuck the next nigga. Elizabeth. Look. Here's what I want you to say. Say, my name is Elizabeth, and I'm a slut, and it's okay. My name is Elizabeth, and I am a responsible and safe slut, and it's all right. I forgive myself.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
So if this guy that you're seeing right now, the one you just had amazing sex with, if he calls you today and says, when are you seeing this guy? You said next week?
When is karaoke? When is karaoke?
Karaoke will be on Thursday.
Thursday. Okay.
Y'all gonna go to karaoke, and you're seeing when you seen the other guy.
Oh, and they be serving drinks at karaoke.
Sunday.
You see another guy Sunday?
Sunday. She flying out Sunday.
So now, if this guy you're going to karaoke with, if he says, "What are you doing next week?" What are you going to tell him?
Traveling.
Ooh.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying?
Are you gonna say traveling for what if he says traveling for what? Because he's an idiot, so he's gonna be nosy and question you.
Right. If he says traveling for what are you gonna say?
I'll say just traveling to see family.
Please.
Yo, Elizabeth, come on. I need you to make peace with yourself. I need you to say, my name is Elizabeth, and I'm a slut, and it's okay.
Wait, what do you mean that I'm not?
Listen.
Because you gonna fuck this dude on karaoke night, and then you gonna fly out on Sunday. You gonna fuck this dude karaoke night Thursday. Then you gonna fly out on Sunday. Then you gonna have sex with this other guy, because the other guy is the one you really want to have sex with.
Right. So if you're having sex with a guy you don't really want to have sex with, you're definitely gonna have sex with a guy you want to have sex with.
Right, and that makes you a slut. But it's okay though. I'm so serious. Elizabeth, look. I need you to understand that I'm not being facetious at all. I'm dead serious and very sincere. You have to be willing to accept the reality of your true desire. Okay?
She ain't gonna do it. but this, Elizabeth, this is what I want to ask you. Why are you gonna lie to him if he asks you what you doing?
Exactly.
Because I just feel like it's none of his business. He doesn't need people.
So wait, hold on. So why? So okay, but is it your business that he's seeing a
woman? Yeah. So why'd you ask him?
He told me.
What?
So he just volunteered to say, "Hey, I'm fucking with these other women."
I think I remember you saying that y'all got in a conversation that you asked him. You didn't ask him. He just volunteered that information.
Well, the thing about it, he was messaging and he said something about he spent the night at this place. And I was like, oh, you don't live in that area. What were you doing? He was like, oh, well.
Exactly.
You asked him. Right. So what we're saying is, if he asks you, why are you going to lie?
Yeah, you asked him and he told the truth, but now you're going to lie.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Why though? That's the question I want to know. Why though?
It's none of his business. Now, Elizabeth, clearly, you would rather be a lie. You would rather be a liar
than an honest slut.
You would rather be a liar than an honest slut, because right now you're a lying slut. Do you understand that? And again, I'm not saying this to be insulting. I'm trying to get you to like accept the reality of the situation. I'm so serious. I really want you to understand that, because the truth is that I feel like if you can accept that, I think it'll help you to be able to make healthier decisions overall. You get what I'm saying? Because when people feel ashamed of shit, that's when they make decisions based on ego and they make decisions out of fear. I would like for you to accept the reality of the situation so you can make decisions based on honesty. Do you understand that?
I guess I hear what you're saying.
You just don't like the word slut. I understand that. You don't like the word slut. So I'll say, hey, Elizabeth is an honorable woman who just happens to like to have sex.
Right.
And with butt plugs and shit.
But I don't.
You what?
You don't like to have sex?
You don't like to have sex with butt plugs? And please turn down that music in the back. Please turn down that music in the back or that noise in the back, please.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but we can also hear the stuff in the back. You got to turn it down.
So this is what I want to understand. This is what I want to know. So Elizabeth, you're going to see this guy for karaoke, right? Now, let's say he says to you, Elizabeth, I want to have sex with you tonight. What are you going to say?
I want to have.
Absolutely not.
No. What I'm saying is he meets you Thursday. Y'all on karaoke. He says, I want to have sex with you. You're going to say what?
I'm going to say no.
And why? Why?
Because I'm going to tell him what did I message you? I sent you a text message over the weekend, and I explained to you why.
You said if you were seeing other women, you don't want to have sex with them, correct?
Yes, that's correct. We can hang out as just friends. I told him, I said, I'm more than happy.
Now, Elizabeth, I'm saying if he tells you, I am not seeing anybody else but you, are you going to have sex with him?
Oh, maybe. It depends on how I'm feeling.
Yeah, it depends on how many glasses of wine you drink.
See, she don't like him. She's like, maybe. You see, isn't this interesting? You told him if he's having sex with other women, you're not going to have sex with him, right? Which means that you'll have sex with him or continue having sex with him if he's not seeing other women. So let's say he says to himself, you know what? I really like Elizabeth, and I'm going to compromise my whole shit for her. So I'm going to go back to Elizabeth on karaoke, and I'm going to say, Elizabeth, you know what, Elizabeth? I really like you. I dig you. I think, there's this feeling here, this chemistry. I just want to let you know I am not having sex with any other women because I want to have sex with you, Elizabeth. And you're telling me you're going to tell him maybe?
And then lie to him about traveling to see family next week.
No, I will. I probably would. I'll be honest. I probably would.
Probably would have sex?
I would.
Yeah.
You probably would have sex?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you bring the butt plugs.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, now, okay, so cool. So you're having sex. You guys are fucking, right? And all that shit's going down, right? Right. So now y'all are having sex, and he says, Elizabeth, that was amazing. I like the fact that I put the butt plugs in you and you were screaming and how it was great. But, I'm feeling kind of upset because I feel guilty because, I lied to you, Elizabeth. I actually did fuck Christine yesterday. Are you gonna feel some type of way? Or are you gonna be like, whatever?
Oh, I'm gonna cut him off. I'll cut him off.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's gonna get cut off. Yeah.
Okay, so now let me ask you another question. This is the last question I ask you. Now, let's say you go to see this next guy. And then when you come back, you see the guy that you're going to see for karaoke. And he says, what'd you do? So how was your weekend with your parents? And then you say, actually, you know what? I went to see this other guy. Now, how would you feel if he told you that he's not going to fuck with you anymore after you told him that?
I wouldn't tell him that.
You say what?
If I did happen to tell him and he told me that, I would understand.
Okay, so then why lie? Why don't you just tell him what you're doing? What are you scared of?
Because I'm not scared. I just feel like it's none of his business.
You feel what?
I just don't want to.
She feels like it's none of his business. She just don't want to. She's on her woman shit right now, bro.
Yeah.
And guys, I want y'all to notice something. And this is something I've said a bunch of times. And Elizabeth, this is nothing about you, but I just say this about how women will be in general, because this is a very teachable moment. I'm glad you're on the phone to show people. I tell you guys all the time, a woman, and also men do this too. We do this too, but we're talking to men here mostly on this show. A woman is always going to do it with what benefits her. It's never about you. So in this whole entire situation, what benefits her is if the guy doesn't fuck other women. Right. But what also benefits Elizabeth is if she goes to see the other guy, wherever he's at, and then the guy that she's fucking now doesn't know. Remember, everything is to benefit Elizabeth in this situation, right? So this is what we're trying to say to you guys to understand this. You see what I mean? Because what confuses you guys is that you guys will think that women are asking you to do things or asking of you because of something virtuous, and that's not true.
That is not true.
You know what I'm saying? So we just want you guys to understand that. But Elizabeth, this is what I'm saying. Just understand that. Go ahead. You gonna say something?
I had a question. His birthday was on Friday, and obviously we spent time together. But I wanted to make a little, because I wanted to make him a little cupcake or something, one for karaoke to just, celebrate or whatever. Do y'all think that's sweet? Don't do it. What do y'all think?
Okay, let me ask you this. Why do you want to give him a cupcake?
Well, his birthday was on Friday.
No, but what I'm saying is what is the intention behind the cupcake?
Well, for me, it's just like a nice gesture to be nice. I mean, I do it for all my friends, and I'm just like, okay.
Okay, so let's say you bring him the cupcake. And then he says, Elizabeth, thank you. This is so sweet. But I gotta let you know that we're gonna have to cut this karaoke thing short. We'll be here for like an hour, but I gotta go see this other woman after. How's that gonna make you feel?
That was fine.
You sure? Are you sure you're okay with that? You're okay with that? So you're okay with y'all hanging out, having karaoke for an hour, and then he going out to fuck some other girl. You okay with that?
That's perfectly fine. Him and I are just friends. I told him even via text. I said, I'm at this time we can just pursue friendship. I'm totally okay with it. It's cool.
Okay. Well, hey, I just want to make sure, because all I'm saying is this: is that what it seems like is that you are holding on to this guy, but settling, right? So you don't even really like him. That's why I was saying earlier, you should just call him and say, hey, we should just be friends or end it like right now. But the reason why, for some reason, you don't want to end it right now, because you're starting to realize you like having sex with him. Do you see what I'm saying? But
I did.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No. And all I'm saying is that, but at the same time, you're still seeing the other dude because you want to keep your options open, which is cool. That's nothing wrong with that. But the thing is that the more you lie to yourself and the more you lie to him is the farther away you're going to get from the truth. And then you're not going to get what you want. That's what we're saying to you. All right. So Miles, you going to say anything else?
No. Elizabeth, hey, listen, good luck and safe travels to go see the other guy too. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I got it.
All right. Great talking to you. Take it easy. You will get no more of my time. Thank you. All right. Monogamous, what's going on with you, bro? Thank you for
Jesus Christ.
For